Hey Virgos, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. So let's see what we have for our lovely Virgos. Okay, playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Mercury is retrograde, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if people are trying to recapture romance with you, trying to be playful with you, or if somebody is trying to enter into your life. It doesn't mean that just because somebody tries to come back to you, you might not want it, right? Take action here. So we see somebody now coming into your life wanting to recapture a romance. They're coming in this Knight of Wands energy. If you can look at this take action card, it's the Knight here. So very fun, creative, playful energy where they're trying to win you back. I always warn against, getting back with somebody when Mercury is retrograde. We can have misunderstandings. They could come in, be very playful energy with you, and you think, okay, they want me back, and then they can quickly leave again when the retrograde is over, because they sense there's some unfinished business between you guys. But let's see. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life here. Okay, so it could be some that, you feel like I won't be happy without this person, so you allow them in. That's codependency. And reconsider, yeah, reconsider. So somebody wants to come back and try again here. I'm a little bit concerned about the codependency, but you'll know as individuals, use your own discernment here. It is a general reading. That there could be some addiction sort of maybe affecting this person or you. Let's just be honest with ourselves, right? That might need reconsideration. If we feel like, I'm dependent on another for our happiness, then that's usually codependency. We have to be happy and let people, let the happiness and joy or the love spill over onto another rather than pour from our own cup, because we can't make another person happy, right? So that's just one of the things codependency card could represent here. Some of you here, I feel like this could be like a red flag that, you've got used to being by yourself. Maybe even a little bit like once bitten, twice shy. But you're being asked to reconsider which energy you're in anyway. So like I say, it's a general reading. It will be different for all. Some of you might just be like, nope, I don't want somebody coming back, or I don't want a love coming into my life at this time. So you're being asked to reconsider what it is you're doing and take action at this time. So if you don't want to be with somebody, Nine of Wands, if you don't want to be with somebody, let them know, right? Straight away. Let them know that, hey, I'm not just here for fun. I'm here for the long term. Protect the fruits of your labor, how far you've come on your spiritual journey, just to let somebody come in and destroy that. I don't think you want that. So this is more like protection, the Nine of Wands here. For some, it could be an indication that this person blocked you and is now trying to look through that block and message as they're holding one of the wands here. So this could be somebody who blocked you, unblocking you and taking action. A lot of wands energy suggesting that they'll take that step towards you. You don't need to do anything like that. Nine of Wands is also about completion, coming to the end of, a lesson you've been learning here. Like I said, it's been a long, hard journey, but it's coming to completion. You need to do what's right for you. Even let's say if your weakness, in a moment of weakness, you might give in to this person, might make you feel like you go all the way back to step one for letting them in, right? Because here they come to charm you here. This person, they are coming forward after a period of separation. If it's somebody you knew, or if you've been single, as the 9 relates to the Hermit, and I was speaking about getting used to being on your own, right? it would be then that, you know, you've got to let your guard down. It's like you want this love to come into your life, but your guard is up. We're supposed to have healthy boundaries, not these walls up around our heart, right? So somebody is coming in with a love offer here, and if you want romance in your life, allow yourself to allow love in. I know when we get hurt, it's quite difficult, right? But you're coming to the end of that spiritual journey, that difficulty with that 9 of Wands, as I say that, and being at end of a cycle. So I definitely feel like you're being guided in this time, so you'll know which one of these resonates with you. Don't force any to fit, of course. But this is a person who wants to come into your life. We see the Knight here, them taking action towards you. If it is somebody from your past and you don't want anybody from your past, you know, let them know straight up, because you don't want to sow any karmic seeds yourself, right? So just say, hey, no, I don't want to go backwards. Thank you. I've spent a long time healing. And then you'll both have closure on that situation. King of Swords. So this person, I guess if it's the person who blocked you, they've been very cold up until now, and now they're open to conversation. They're open to saying, hey, you know, I do want to be with you. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords here is somebody who comes in quite quickly, and we see these actions and we see these wands. So this person is now stating and wants a conversation about, you know, making you this love offer, being with you here. If this is a brand new person, you could be taking on this King of Swords energy, like, right, let me see your credentials. Yeah, what's your birth chart again? So I see you really, you know, ticking all the boxes, being a bit harsh maybe on somebody who wants to date you, making sure they are right, because you don't want to repeat past mistakes, and that's perfect. Nobody wants to do that, especially when you've come on this long journey, right? But we've also got to not judge other people by you know, previous standards of another person we may have dated, or we may have experienced in our life. Because you will have ascended, you through this journey, showing up as the King of Swords, like, I'm strong, I'm independent, you know. You might come across as pushing this time, especially if you're in very masculine energy. This energy will maybe push you more to be, you know, feeling stronger and more independent and more quick-witted, if you like. But it could come across as quite harsh to somebody who's coming in this Knight of Cups energy, who wants to date you, wants to romance you. You've got your guards up here against love. And like I say, completely understandable, but you're being told to, if that's you, reconsider, you know, having your walls so high, but set healthy boundaries. This is what the journey was teaching you, to set these healthy boundaries. So now you're at this place of ascension, you know, like, what you want. So allowing what it is you want, okay, guys? Speak up, be heard. I think make things clear from the beginning, very straightforward, cutthroat like that. I don't want, you know, somebody who's in and out of my life. I feel like you want somebody real, and you want somebody honest, and you want somebody loyal. These things are very important to you, showing up as the King of Swords energy. Queen of Cups now. So you might have had a few offers and rejected them up until now. Some of you, this could have been issues that was with you since a child, since, you know, growing up, maybe parental issues here with the Queen of Cups showing up, okay? So how you was giving love before this journey. So let's say you went through an experience, a catalyst. Before that, you was giving love very differently. So maybe overly giving, quite shy. Now it's like standing in your power, but be careful not to be too pushy, right? And this could have stemmed from a relationship romantically where you was overly giving, or, like I say, some sort of parental issue here. with the Queen of Cups energy, where maybe you never felt quite good enough for this parent or something like that. So in romance, you ended up overly giving and, you know, end up in situations where you're depleted because you've gave so much, and then the person blocks you. You end up feeling quite broken, because what was happening here, the divine was trying to get you to look at this trauma so that you could heal it, not to put you through more pain, but this was happening for a reason, so that you could heal this, what was in you. So let's see. The Hermit, yeah, so soul searching, right? You was looking for what was right for you, and to what was really living beneath the surface, what was hurting you, what was traumatic events. And maybe you felt like, oh, I had a perfect childhood, and you expected romance to go like that, and then we get in the world and it's not really like that, right? But we see here, because you guys are in alignment, it's your solar return, many happy solar returns, that, you know, because the stars align, I'm not surprised that people will be coming in making you romantic offers. Some of you here, I feel like getting some sort of judgment going your way. So, you know, like a court, or this person could be quite high up, like a doctor or a judge, those sort of things there with the King of Swords energy. So something going your way, now your stars are aligned. It's a good time to focus on what it was that was, you know, causing this disruption for you. So after a lot of soul searching, with the Hermit here, and I do feel like a lot, I feel like more than a year. I feel like more than a year anyway. But yeah, so maybe even three years here. This has been going on with you. You know, eventually we have to take what we've learned on this journey and step outside. And this could even be becoming a spiritual mentor yourself, because you have so much knowledge, or approaching somebody who is a spiritual mentor to help you on that next path, to, you know, help you cross the line here to the 10 of Wands, to let go of those burdens. Now you've healed them. What do I do with them now they're brought to the surface? So it could be even seeing, like, you know, a therapist and things like that about, you know, how you was brought up or something like that. And how that affected your romantic life, and what to do now, how to go forward in a healthy relationship. So eventually we have to come out of hermit mode and put it into practice. So this is what we could be seeing moving forward for you guys. Now you've ascended, now it's being brought to the surface, either somebody helping you to let go of what was and welcoming what is to be. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So this is your ships coming in. So something coming in for you here. Welcoming in what is to be for you, right? And if it's romance you want, you've got to allow yourself to receive love as well as give love. Being that playful, youthful energy, I feel like sometimes we have to grow up too quickly. That's what I'm feeling like. You may have grown up too quickly. So, you know, reverting back or missing out on some sort of teenage years and things like that. Maybe somebody coming in who makes you feel like that, who awakens that part of you that maybe you felt like you missed or something. So that's something there, right? That, you know, this romance or something here that's coming in for you here. We see it coming very quickly for those of you who are asking for a time frame. This is something that will happen very soon. That soon, yes. So Ace of Cups, either you're making a romantic offer and, you know, taking that leap of faith and saying, hey, I'm ready to love and I want somebody to love, and I'm welcoming love into my life. So because it's your solar return, Venus, your natal Venus will align with the transit in Venus, and it will be much stronger for you to now welcome in this love, and for an opportunity of love to come in much quicker. The 3s are about communication. Mercury is retrograde, so again it can suggest somebody coming back to either tie up some unfinished business or make this romantic offer. Depends how much we've learned and where we're at on our spiritual journey, what we'll want to receive, right? But this is an opportunity for love now. And like I was saying, we shouldn't, give love like this, pour from our cup until we're empty. We should allow the cup, happiness, to overflow from us, and then other people will get that overflowing love, right? And we don't want to leave ourselves on empty. We have to learn to keep our self-love and our self-worth overflowing so that we can share with others and spread that love around and raise vibrations, right? We don't want to get hurt by love and just block it out with the 9 of Wands there. Of course, protect yourself, set healthy boundaries, but reconsider blocking out love when it's what you really want. So 2 of Wands now. So you're at this crossroads where it's up to you to decide. And that's also part of, the next step. What do I want? What's good for me? And if you feel like I do want a romantic partner and I do want a love in this new energy that's abundant, because this is your ships coming in. This is a lot of love that we see that you have to give, but maybe you've got it locked behind these doors here. You want to be sure, I feel, with the King of Swords energy. You want to be 100% sure before allowing somebody in again. And saying that, it could be because we're holding on to the past and wanting a future, so we're not really making a decision on either. So it's like you're at this crossroads now. There's no easy way to do this, but your ships are here, as we can even see in the background here. So what now? We want the Ace of Wands. We want action. We want opportunities for love, right? We want opportunities that we'll then have to use the Fool and jump, take a leap of faith and trust that not everybody is out to hurt us. So you're at this crossroads. There's some important decisions to be made. It could be that there's a lot going on around you at this time, a lot of stressful things that you've been dealing with and maybe trying to stay to yourself. But, so it could be like other people bringing maybe drama into your life, those around you, maybe family members and things like that. Or people saying to you, hey, come on, let's get out now. It's time for you to start dating and things like that. So let's see. 2 of Swords, yeah, indecision will only hold you back. These 2s can indicate you as working on inner child work, or like I said with the Queen of Cups, maybe some childhood issues. But this is like, you learn to protect yourself this way. So how you've been living up until now was like a self-defense mechanism, not letting anybody in until maybe the wrong one got in, right? And then so now you're like, my defenses are up, I'm not letting anybody in. So this is your higher self and your inner child, like battling, like go for it, take that leap of faith, have that breakthrough with 1 sword, and the inner child there saying, well, no, this is how I stay safe. But indecision will only hold you back, and then you'll end up blindly maybe walking into a relationship, because it's like you do want this romantic offer, but when we don't look with open eyes what we're actually being offered, this is when people who don't have our best interest at hearts get in. So looking at things very clearly will help us to choose which is the right path to take. 9 of Pentacles. So some of you are like, yep, I'm taking single. No, I feel like you're ready now. This is you coming out of hermit mode. And, the transformation from the 9 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles is abundant. It shows me that you've grown immensely, that you are ready to be with somebody else. You've gained a lot of wisdom during this time. Great time for you guys to make money as well. Ships coming in. 9 of Pentacles is a great time for you to earn money or maybe even getting some sort of payout with that King of Swords energy. So if you have any sort of court cases going on and things like that, it might be that you get some sort of compensation, financial compensation. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. So remember that we don't want to block out love. We are a spirit here having a human experience in order to get closer to love. So we don't want to walk blindly into it. Okay, guys? Good luck.